All right, with the Hebrew Israelites, come at you once again with another lesson. As always, going to give all praise to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
double honor to our elders, the elders of GMS, peace and blessings, and salutations to the Akim that's out there living in truth and sincerity, man. This is another lesson here, you know, it's going to be on a lesson on Proverbs, the 23rd chapter and the 23rd verse. You know, we just first congregating together, man, having a nice time on this wicked so-called holiday, which is Christmas, man. So brothers, getting the work in, man. The spiritual work. Go ahead, whoever had it.
Proverbs 23 and 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instructions and understanding.
Right, when it says buy the truth, we're gonna literally show how do you buy this truth, man? How can a man purchase this truth? And when it says sell it not, it's talking about don't sell out or don't pretty much give up in this truth, man. You're supposed to hold on dear and cherish this truth, but when it says buy the truth, it's talking about basically how you buy the truth by putting in time, putting in work, energy, blood, sweat, and tears, man. And we're gonna want you to remember that blood, sweat, and tears. You know, you're toiling for this thing, man. You buy books, signs, videos, software, and we all really, you know, we all do this for free, though, man. You know, this is free to you that's behind the camera. You know, the elders do this thing for free. The elders don't do like IUIC, have a
starter kit.
Yeah, a camp startup kit and make you pay for half of the videos. No, man, this is free, man. Somebody give me that Corinthians.
Okay. This is 2 Corinthians. You said 2 Corinthians 12 and
14.
This is 2 Corinthians 12 and 14. Behold, the third time I am ready to come to you, and I will not be burdensome to you.
Right, and that was Paul speaking, man. Go ahead. He said, I will not be burdensome unto you. The reason why Paul said that because, well, go ahead, finish it out.
For I seek not yours, but you. For the children ought not to lay up for the parents, but the parents for the children.
And it was talking about money. So I will not be burdensome unto you because I'm not coming to you for money, which, you know, even with the elders, you know, the elders deserve alms and help. But even with us, you're gonna trick it out of us. For you behind the camera, we don't ask you for money. You know, we don't want to be burdensome to you. We don't know if you're paying a car note. We don't know if you're paying a light bill, you know, rent, whatever, man. We don't want to be burdensome to you. But go ahead, read it again. The third time coming to you.
It says, and I will not be burdensome to you, for I seek not yours, but you.
Yeah, seek not yours, your money, but you. Go ahead, and that's what we out here do, to seek the elect, man. Fishing for the elect. Go ahead.
For the children ought not to lay up for the parents, but the parents for the children.
Yeah, it said the children are not to lay up for the parent. And spiritually, we the children under the elders. The elders are our spiritual parents, and it trickles down to the young men that's coming in this truth. The elders in your camp or the brothers in your camp, they'll be considered like parents. You know, we lay up. How we lay up is buying signs for the camp, buying different programs and
cameras
and stuff for the camp, man.
Right.
Signs and everything.
Like sometimes, you know what I mean, you'll go pick brothers up, you know what I mean, you know.
Right. Get that Isaiah 55 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 55 verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsted, come ye to the waters, and he that had no money, come ye, buy and eat.
Right.
Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Right. And that's talking about this truth. So how a man without no money in his pocket gonna buy this truth? How? Well, we're gonna show you. Somebody give me Romans 12 and 1 out. The way a man do that was his time. Putting in time in his work, man. Ultimately his body.
I got it. Romans 12 verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
Right, that's how a man purchases without physical money, man. That's how a man will actually purchase his word without physical money, by putting in time. His best foot forward in these works, man. Go ahead.
Holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your responsible
Yeah,
your responsible service.
Your reasonable service, man.
Reasonable, Salah.
And it says your reasonable service, because this is the thing that we're supposed to be doing.
Right.
You know, you can't put a engine in a car and the engine said, "Why are you putting me in the car?" Because you was made to be put in the car.
Right.
You know, and that's how we are. Give me Luke 17:10, and whatever else you got. Luke 17:10, and somebody give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. But what you had a precept
I
about?
got you, little
Yeah,
brother.
go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 7. And as ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the leper, raise the dead, cast out devils.
Right.
Freely you have received, freely you give.
Right, freely you have received. We received it freely off YouTube, man. At different time periods, but it wasn't price. It wasn't buy now. You hit a button and put it in the cart and then purchase it with a credit card. No, this truth was given freely by our elders, the elders of GMS, via the Most High. Okay, and we do the same unto you. You know, we putting in time. We putting in every brother you see right here, even in the different states. We're actually putting in our time, which is actually that penny for that spiritual bank account, man, for the kingdom, man.
About riches.
Right. That's what it's doing, man.
Yeah, come.
Luke 17:10.
Yeah, give me that. Because it said your reasonable service, so let's see.
Luke 17:10. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty.
Right, we have done that which is our duty. We're supposed to do this, man. You supposed to do these things, man.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get no. I mean, like the Lord said, man, your righteousness is as filthy rags, man. You look at that word rags, it means menstrual cycle. So your righteousness is really, it's nothing to really glorify it, because you're supposed to be doing these things as men of the Lord, as Israelites, man. Look, somebody, it should be out here like 2/3 motherfucker had to make you do some shit. This should be willingly done.
Or getting a pat on the back for doing it.
Right.
Right.
You know,
That's what, like,
everything
niggas
gotta
want-
be amen.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have to ask to go to camp. You should just be willing. You should call brothers and see where they're at. You know what I mean?
You should, yeah, man. I'm talking about when fucking Friday come,
Yeah.
and then Saturday it rolls around 12. You should be amped. You should be
Yeah,
burning the fuck.
man.
You should get a speed ticket every time you get in the camp, man. burning that fucking highway up.
You're not supposed to miss camp for your son's football game, basketball game. You're not supposed to miss camp for something you want to do leisurely. If you want to do chores around the house, you don't do your chores around camp time.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, the camp time is straight up for doing Yahweh Shem Shai's bidding, man. And when you have when you miss camp, you gotta have a very good reason. It can't be no straight up and down, all fast reason, man.
Yeah, your motherfucking head should be halfway off your shoulder. That's a reason, man. Okay.
Come.
It should be no washing your woman's drawers or
Come.
fucking some stupid shit, man. Oh, I gotta bring the dog to the vet. Fuck that dog, man. Fuck the dog. Okay?
No, get to the point. Fuck your kids
Yeah, man.
and get that serious.
Because don't the scriptures say, if I can say that, don't the scriptures say you have to basically put away your mother, father, sister, all
Hate,
those things?
you have to hate them.
You have to hate
Yeah,
them.
which means love less.
Right.
That word hate means love less.
Yeah.
And you gotta put this work first, man.
You even got to do that with your life. And say, bear your cross.
Right. That's what they talking about.
Yeah.
Buying this truth, putting your body. That was Romans 12:1 said, right?
Come. Can I bring this over
Yeah,
there?
go ahead.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 3. Verse 2, I'm starting at verse 2. We give thanks to the Most High always for you all, making mention of you in prayers. This to me, verse 3. Remember without ceasing your work of faith
Right.
and labor of love.
Right. This is the label of love that you see right here, man. Putting in these works. Go ahead.
And patience and hope in our Mashiach Yahweh Shai anointed in the sight of the Most High and our Father. So, man, you doing this for Yahweh Shem Shai. And I'm going to tell you now, Yahweh Shem Shai, when you doing this thing, he don't want to hear no weak-ass excuses why you're not doing this labor of love and enjoying it. And don't let him know you, what he said, I'm a jealous power.
Hey, just like and you gonna get the same, man. In that time, if you putting in half-ass work, hey man, you buying this truth, all with some bullshit. The Most High gonna do the same. Hey, oh Lord, the truth's about to run in the house and get me. Hey, I'm doing my laundry. Fuck you. I'm doing the laundry. I'm bringing the lion to the vet.
Hey, the Most High's personality is like that for real.
Yeah, he gonna laugh at you, man.
For real.
Exactly.
And bring that out.
That was 12 and 13.
12 and 13.
Right, this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High.
Fear the Most High. Go ahead.
And keep His commandments.
Keep His commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is your purpose.
What's your purpose?
This is the whole duty of man. This is why you was created, man. As Israelite men was to do these works, man. To put in the time and effort for the Most High. Give me them two definitions, y'all. Because I said earlier, a term that everybody uses, blood, sweat, and tears, man. Toil.
Sacrifice, yeah.
Right.
Hey, can I bring this precept out first, sir?
Hey, go ahead.
This Acts 13 and 47. Like we said, keep the commandments. As so have the Most High commanded us, saying, I have set thee to be a light to the Gentiles. I mean, do the works, teach the word. That thou shouldest be for salvation unto the ends of the earth. And that's what's going on week in and week out. On the ends of the earth, you have brothers out there enlightening the Israelite farmers. And then, like in the beginning of that scripture, he says, commanded of us. So nothing comes, that's the whole duty of man, like we just read in Ecclesiastes. Nothing comes before that.
Start right there.
Matthew the 6th chapter say, seek ye first
Then go back to
the
that
kingdom of heaven, man.
Put it on you.
So the Most High and His bidding and His will comes first, man. First and foremost. Before your children. I love my children dearly. But when it comes to this work, fuck them kids, man.
That's right. I got a precept and then, you know what I mean? I'll go ahead and read it. Matthews 16 and 24. Then Yahushua said unto His disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Take up your cross, buying His word, man.
Right.
Purchasing His word and selling it not, man. Not giving up, like I said earlier, not selling out. But go ahead, get that.
I got you. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah,
Meaning,
the term I used earlier. A man put his blood, sweat, and tears in this, man. Go ahead.
it says definition, requiring exhaustive effort.
Well, it's requiring an exhaustive effort, man. That's what this truth requires, an exhaustive effort, man. Consistent work. Consistent work, man. Go ahead.
It says this phrase is used to describe the amount of effort put into something. If someone,
It's truth. For a spiritual man, this truth, man. Go ahead.
If someone has given all of his strength and ability to a task, one might say that he has given his blood, sweat, and tears to the task.
So, have not our elders done the same? We have seen El Tahar, Ramlab, Gabar, Rakah, and the list goes on, man. They have put their blood, sweat, and tears in this thing, man. And the next, give me the next one, because that's going to be the heavy one, man.
It said this phrase is another way of saying, this phrase is another way of saying that someone has tried his or her best or gone above what was expected.
Right. And that's how you got to be. You got to go beyond, above what is expected, man. That's why niggas get mad because they got to put up 3 videos, man. You got to amp the work up, man. Go ahead.
It says they have tried so hard at what they have been working on.
The elders are hard, 30 plus years. 30 plus years, man. Go ahead.
Well, there was a camera.
Right. Go ahead.
That it is as if their whole body has been thrown into the task.
Right. And we seen that, so we try to emulate the same. We try to draw our whole bodies into this thing, man.
It was sacrifice.
Right. Yeah, get that one on there. That's what it's about, man. Buying this truth, man. Putting in. And somebody, and also, I have it right here, another definition says hard work and concentrated effort.
That's right.
But go ahead and get that. Somebody will end it off with, somebody get 2 Peter 1 and 10.
Blood, sweat, and tears. It says, if you refer to something as involving blood, sweat, and tears, you mean that it is a very hard thing to do and requires a lot of effort.
Right, and it's true. It's hard to a person that's undisciplined or somebody in the world. This is hard work. And it is, even being spiritually woke. This serious business here, man. You gotta put time, effort. Let's say your whole mind in this thing, man.
Right.
Okay.
Gaining control of the flesh ain't no easy thing to do, man. When they say walk in the spirit, so you don't give occasion to the flesh,
Right.
walk in the spirit life, living according to the flesh is death. Man, controlling your spirit mean controlling this flesh. That's what Paul say, I beat my flesh into subjection.
Right, man.
It take exercise to do that, man. You gotta
Discipline.
fast, pray. You know, I mean, the flesh rise up and have you going off, man.
Doing all sorts of crazy shit, man.
Even the way you think, you gotta teach your mind how to think. That's not easy.
Right. These demons that had you thinking about all type of shit, man. All type of weird ass shit. That was it on
I got
that?
one more. It says blood, sweat, and tears, hard work and concentrated effort.
Hard work and concentrated effort. When you look up the word concentrated, it's basically a hard focus, man. You know, when you get a drink that's not is unconcentrated with any other juice, that shit's strong, man. You know? And that's how this work is. Give me that second piece, and we're gonna end it on that.
This 2 Peter 1:10.
Yeah, 1 to 10.
Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
Yeah, and you the way you make a call, let you sure, putting in your time, your energy, your blood, sweat, and tears, toiling, man.
Diligence.
Yeah.
Diligence in that scripture, diligence is the word, man.
Right, man. They making your calling and your election sure, man. You ain't being selfish with alms, man. You giving your tithes and shit, and you giving your tithes, man. Where it gonna help benefit your camp. You gonna make your camp stronger. You gonna get different software programs to build the camp up. Signs. It's making your camp stronger. It's making the men around you. You helping brothers get garments.
Yeah.
Okay. That's buying this truth, man. Putting in. You know. That was it on that. Read it one more time, then.
Okay. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
We should never fall, man. And that's our hopes. Oh, never falling, man. We keeping going, man. We like a locomotive train, man. Once we get started, we want to keep going, man.
One more precept.
All right.
This is Proverbs 16:3. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established.
Right. Right.
So I mean that's plain as day. I mean, if just like the brother was bringing out with Paul, you know, if you make sure you focus, you know, on your thoughts on dealing with spiritual things and things of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father will make sure that the thoughts and the things that you need to guide you on the right path is there for you. You won't have to just be fucking up and you know and wondering what's going on and just being in a state of awe. You know what I mean? The scripture clearly say your thoughts will be established. Everything that you need, that you will need through this truth, you'll get when your mind is on the Lord and you commit your works to the Lord.
All right. Yeah, that's what make me think about the other scripture. The Lord said, "Don't ask me about food, raiment, and those things."
Matthew 6.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
basically, I know of them things before you even ask, man.
Exactly.
Right. You know, anybody had anything else to say? Anything else? So with that, man, as always, we hope that was edifying. And as always, we'll give all praises to Yahweh.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
No honor to our elders, the elders of GMS. Peace and blessings to the Akim. They're out here laboring in truth and sincerity, man. Shalom.
Shalom.